So here I am with John Bayless from Yamaha Canada. Nice to see you again, John.
Good to see you again.
Tell me what you have new. I see the new Tenere here, new for 2011. So what can you tell me about that?
Well, in fact, it's actually an early release 2012 model.
My correction.
And most people, one of the first questions is, how do you actually pronounce the name? I pronounce it exactly as you did the Super Tenere.
Yep.
And obviously, it's in the adventure touring category for us. It's the first bike we brought into North America of this genre. We have had them in the early 90s,
right.
A little bit ahead of their time, but now it's back, and many people are very happy to see it. It's got some pretty cool features on it. It's a brand new inline parallel twin, 1200cc.
A little different.
Makes, about 110 horsepower, about 84 foot-pounds of torque. Okay. But part of what the biggest spin on this bike is, the factory has dubbed it the intelligent adventure touring machine, because it has a number of rider assist technologies with the hope of making, a person's ride, their adventure, that much more enjoyable and comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, we also have something we pioneered on the R1, the D mode system. This is a two-mode system, which is sport mode, full power, full response, or if you flip it to the touring mode, you get softer response.
Okay.
And in fact, what it's doing is it's changing the throttle. The throttle mapping is what it's doing. It's just really making the throttle lazier. And
right.
The idea is, in very slippery conditions, if you are off-road or in mud and whatnot, you can slow down the throttle response a bit, again,
to help eliminate wheel spin.
Yep, exactly. And again, adding in comfort. Comfort is a huge term that encompasses many things too. A lot of people, comfort is getting their feet flat on the ground.
Of course.
And speaking of that, we have a dual position seat on the bike.
Okay.
You can raise and lower the seat very quickly within about 20 seconds. We also have detachable optional luggage here, obviously, geared towards that adventure touring crowd, quite utilitarian.
Okay. And what else do you have for us?
We also have the Striker.
The new Striker? So we have the new Striker here, John, 1300cc.
1300cc. It's based off our 1300 standard bike as well as the Tourer. It's the same exact power plant, liquid cooled. Very good performance, both city and highway performance. I think you've had an opportunity to ride it.
I did. I had a quick ride on it. I really liked it. Comfortable seating position. Cars come back to meet you.
Yep.
Great engine.
Absolutely. The engine's a proven commodity, and that's something that, obviously we've taken, as I already mentioned, from our 1300, but the chassis is completely new, and as you can see, it's taking advantage of some of the increasing popularity of this sort of chopper genre here.
Right.
So we have a 21-inch front wheel, single disc, so that you see the wheel. The wheel is very exposed, as I mentioned, 21-inch. And the biggest thing, just like our Raider, the 1900 Raider, we have gone to a very raked-out look to give it that chopper-inspired image. But what we have done there is we have that 6-degree yoke offset to make sure that the bike handles properly.
Right, and it does handle good.
Well, that's what the engineers at the factory said. We will not do something based just on styling. That is very important for us, that it must be functional.
It has to be functional.
And fun to ride on the street, just as we mentioned with the Super Tenere. Comfort, well, if a bike doesn't handle quite right, you're never comfortable on it. You don't get the confidence you're looking for.
Right.
So,
and this one has a few options on it. This isn't exactly as stock.
This is not exactly as stock. No, you can see it's got, and that's something also to touch on. That's part of the whole, Star theme of the Star motorcycle brand, is the availability of accessories and how easy it is for the customer to customize or personalize their bike. I think the saying is, we build it, you make it your own.
Right.
And this is just an idea to show the people, obviously, the windshield, the mirrors, the grips, the backrest, the small carrier. These are all some additional options, accessories on this bike.
Right.